Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Man Bites Media, Man Bites Film, Shudder Edition. And this week we are analyzing a documentary. Yes, a documentary that is on Shudder. They have a whole series of documentaries, actually, and they are super interesting to watch because they delve deep into amazing horror movies or the horror genre in general. And this is as interesting as any of them that I've seen. This is called American Movie. This follows the story of these kids in the Midwest trying to create this movie. And it's an independent movie called Coven. And it has one of the most interesting people I have ever seen on film. It follows this kid that has this extreme passion for filmmaking, but has this just horrible time of realizing what he wants to do and getting it done, which I think is one of the hardest things as an artist. And I see a lot of the struggles this kid went through, and I'm like, damn, that's rough. I feel so bad for him, and I really wish that he would get the money that he deserves to make this film, because the guy has a great vision and it has a great eye and dedication to this. He is trying to film this movie that it's been in the works for, I think it was 10 plus years. Yeah, since 1997. No, sorry, 95. And he began filming this and just trying to get this together, and it is pretty incredible what he does with it and how he puts together this team of just random people in his city, and he just kind of goes with it. It's very motivational to everybody and anybody, because the fact is that anybody can make a movie nowadays. But back then it was a lot harder, especially on film, which is what he was doing. He was trying to make this on film. This is not digital format yet. And he actually edits this at his school in the middle of the night, even taking his kids to sleep over because of the weekend schedule and all that stuff. And he has to do this in the middle of like everything that's going on. I mean, if you liked the whole behind the scenes, the snowball effect from Clerks, and watching that documentary, this is a very good documentary that follows another independent filmmaker that wasn't as lucky as Kevin Smith, and the other side of independent filmmaking where it could fail and completely ruin your life as well, but at the same time give you the satisfaction of your finished product. This documentary really does do a great job of showing you the true side of making an independent film sometimes, and not the illustrious, very amazing and random and lucky streak that Kevin Smith encountered and got. Because let's be real, not every story, not every filmmaker trying to make a film will be the next Kevin Smith. And this shows you the other side of that, the bad side, where it could ruin your life making this. And it gives you that warning of like, hey, look, you got to really make sure you know what you're doing and know that it's going to be a risk. So this film does that. American Movie is fantastic in this, and it does such a great job developing and fleshing out each of these characters. Even though it's a documentary, it's incredible how it fleshes out a character and fleshes out a narrative that I would think it's better than the movie that was released. That's rare and incredible. So this one's streaming on Shudder. Again, my name is Gecko. This is Man Bites Media, Man Bites Film, Shudder Edition. If you don't know, we post every single day. We post a new episode either on a podcast format or a YouTube format. You could check out all our content actually on manbitesfilm.com. And this has everything that we do, plus our subsidiary channels that work with us as well. Narcotic Casserole and Diversely Geek, that have both content that's new content and other very psychological reviews, psychological intensive discussions. So if you like that stuff, please check them out. And check out next week our next episode.